Auction day. We started off with 21 auctions for you. Boom, we've lost a couple because they've been sold. And the one that was sold was 50 Tongariro. Brad Jefferson managed to get that one away, and the neighbours one too, just for your information. Then Crosby, no, we're not calling that. It hasn't made it to the auction room, but we have got an on-the-market price for that one, haven't we, Murray? We'll touch that when we get there in the order. Welcome, everybody. I hope you bidders and buyers are ready and as excited as we are by the OCR announcement yesterday. Another 0.5% off the interest rates, which is great news for us all, just in time for Christmas, which is brilliant. To our sellers today, our vendors, we thank you very much for entrusting Harcourts with your big decision and the sale of your big assets. So thank you very much for all the work you've done, making everything available and accessible and having the place looking spick and span for those bidders to come and inspect. Trent Finlay, Campbell Scott are here with me. Here's our management team over here. Murray, Louise, David, Tony Kerepa, auctioneer as well, but has got 2 auctions himself, including the first one, which has been brought forward. Will join me in welcoming you. We're here to help you get across the line and win the home of your dreams. So all the very best indeed. The rules of auction are simple. You'll know them. The reserves have been set. Confidentially, I'm going to invite you to start the bidding for each of the auctions. Your job's to get into it and bid as quickly as you can to that reserve price or beyond, but most importantly to prevail as the highest bidder to win the auction. We don't always reach that reserve in the initial bidding, and that would just mean if you're the highest bidder, we'll pause and talk to you in private to invite you to buy the home at auction. Good to see the team from Rentals here too, always ready to help. Just in that situation when we're pausing with the highest bidder, clause 2.6 says the vendor can actually withdraw the property from sale and sell it outside of the room, meaning if you want to have another turn, sometimes you miss out, so be careful. I ask you to bid quickly because I can place vendor bids as well. That just means you're not bidding. I'll only place a vendor bid well below the reserve. If you hear me saying vendor bid, it means you've got to get going, get busy, but you can do so with confidence knowing you've got a little bit of work to do to get to the selling zone. If the team from Harcourts and indeed other agents from other companies around the district are bidding, I'll do my best to identify them to you. I've seen some phone bidding authorities today, and that's not unusual in the auction room. You might hear me suggesting the size of the bids. I don't place any limits on you, by the way, and good luck with your bidding strategy. If your bids are a little cheeky, then I can and probably would refuse those if they're not in the best interest of the auction. The nitty gritty, the final thing you need to know, bang, the hammer falls. If it falls your way, good luck. You'll get a hearty round of applause and then just a writing instrument to sign the agreement. You'll get a deposit slip with our trust account details. 10% is the purchase price you pay, as the deposit you pay for the purchase price to be completed on settlement. So nice and simple. We've got an REA best practice guide for auctions as well. No, REA sale and purchase agreements guide that goes your way, which you will accept. 8 Clements Crescent, Tony Kerepa, Gaurapuri have been our lead marketing consultants. Tony, your vendors received an offer ahead of the scheduled auction date. It's what we call a brought forward auction. I think it was due for December sometime, but no, we're going to have the auction here and now, the first of the day. So I'm going to ask Tony to announce the amount of the offer. In that moment, that's your opportunity to bid. The highest bidder will win the auction, but just bear in mind there'll be no pausing to negotiate for that one, no withdrawal of the property, and there'll be certainly no vendor bidding for the first auction. At number 8, Clements Crescent. Take a look, Queenwood property, and with a pool, gorgeous outdoor living, 4-bed, 2-bath, lovely light, bright decor. Add Tony and Gaurav to the mix. It's no surprise that we are here early. Super spot, what does the legal advisors tell us? Yes, it is freehold. 771 squares is the size of the parcel. Legal description and chattels unchanged. Settling on the 31st of January is not too bad. If you're working to a different date, it would have gone through Tony to our owners and been signed off, so that's all good. Graceful and expansive, isn't it? Hey, having the pool here with these warmer days. I think it's going to be 23 today, so we're in for a hummer of a summer. I was down at the bus stop the other day, and there's an older gentleman there who said, see that wasp? That means it's going to be a long, hot summer. So buy a house with a swimming pool. It's got the right blend of indoor and outdoor living, lovely established gardens. Like I say, it's got that warmth and character and invitation for you. And it is going to be sold. Tony, what's the figure they've got to beat? 1,010,000. The 1010 binary is the clue there. At 1,010,000, have I got competition at that level, or do we sell Clements Crescent? 10 on top, 1,020,000. Welcome in, and good 1,000 more. 21, the key of the door, they say. 126. 27. 1,032,000. 33, assertive. At 1,038,000. 1,038,000, 39's with you, sir. 44. 44 the half. At 1,044,500. 49 and a half. Rounds it up, sir, at 1,050,000. 51. Thought you were going to give me the deck of cards, sir, and say 52, but we're at 51 and a half. 52 and a half. 1,052 and a half. Keep going, sir. We're selling. 1,052,500. Queenwood. We're in the heart of it. Sir, you're just thinking it over. Got the piggy bank, your son's piggy bank you might be able to rob, or at 1,052 and a half. I think we're done. Sir, in the middle over here. On my left, your right. At 1,052,500. Final chance. I sell away 8 Clements Crescent. For clemency's sake, sir, I'll give you one quick chance to say 500. Goes it goes. Selling, well bid, but not as well as you, sir. Gone and sold. Congratulations. Nicely done. Oh, and a good handshake too. We like to see that. Good sports. Tony, well done. We'll see you up calling, and then you'll be back for Lysander later in the program. So good effort there. "12 Kotukutuku Street." I see our good vendors here. Lovely to meet you the other day. Those kids are always smiling. Your agents are always smiling. Angela Henderson, Jerry Cole from our Narua Wahia office. We're at the River Road Estates here. This is a quality home, 2022, GJ Gardner. What a great example it is. Look at those clean lines. It is pristine for you folks. It's on a freehold title. It's a great spot there at number 12, isn't it? Kotukutuku. It is 624 square metres, the size of that parcel. The legal description and chattels are unchanged. You've got 20 working days from this agreement. So we're into the sort of mid-December later on. Make sure your lawyers are not going fishing and going away on holiday too soon, because they'll need to settle you into the property here. Angela and Jerry, if you enjoyed working together, you sit next to each other in the office, and I'm sure you've had a great time smiling away, Jerry, as you always are. Well, I think it's a super home. It's got all the space you need. 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and what a stonking design. Look at the clean lines and polished concrete floor in that main living atrium. Separate lounge. Is it Cartoon Network or is it Nickelodeon that they're watching these days? You'll have those rooms to yourself. You probably hang out in your bedrooms. Good garaging in the home. Bathrooms are nicely spec'd. Kitchen's a wee beauty. And stoke up that log burner. You'll be absolutely loving it in the chillier months, but not for a wee while, is it? Okay, it's going to be sold at River Road Estates, 12 Kotukutuku. What's the starting figure?
650.
Meg, you're bidding for a buy there at 650 with an optimistic start, I will say, but it gets you on the board at 650,000. The nose of Narawahia, the rose of Narawahia, I should say. I got told off for that last time. 650, you might say 7 for me, sir. Yes, he's nodding away at 700. No surprises, Meg, 2 in the race. 20 on top. Okay, I'll say 720 for you. 720,000. The response would be 40 or better, sir. 40, okay, at 740. 750. I could have added 50 on, but I don't think that's what you meant, is it, Meg? So we'll round it to 750 at 3/4. At 750, 60. A whisper of a bid, but puts them in front at 760. Lovely home on the corner. Don't you like the stylish decor? Interior and exterior, rock solid build. 2022. 760,000, first chance.
20.
That's a good bid. Meg, 780. But you'll match Motors, sir, and say 8 for me. 780,000. 790. It's 790. First to that figure is going to be the good place to be. It's 790. Straight to 8. 800. Aren't they beautiful homes in the River Road Estates? They really are. This is one of the best at 800. 805, working with you, Pierre, nicely done. Have you got that family back yet? They'll be looking forward to moving in. At 805. This is where you get busy, Meg. This is where you go straight to 815 and do it with a plume. At 805, just getting going.
850.
Nicely done. 815. 820 is the response back here. At 820, it's a good tussle, worthy of your competition. Having that extra bedroom is gold. 820,000. 5 was it, Meg? 820 just at the stage.
822.
Putting up the quarter, I don't mind it. 822 and a half. Good strategy. Tactical. $500. 823. Puts up the Warnie, puts up the Jordan. 823 with a cheeky little half.
Another 500.
23 the half. 24. 24. 824. Who's going to take it by the scruff of the neck and go to 30? I think would be the move. 824. Nicely appreciated at 826. 826. New Zealand's lowest test score. Wasn't that a dark day? 826, your day will be bright when you move in here. Delight the family, sir. Coming second at the stage, 30. 826. Good start to the Black Caps. You're probably still a Proteas man, I don't know. 826. Put up 1,000 if you like. 826. Loads of value, loads of real estate at that money. 826. Just puts up a half against you, Meg. 26 and a half. I'm imagining you're thinking 30. 26 and a half. 27 500. 827 500. Good crowd of people in the room. There's some optimism back in the province and the nation, isn't there, at 827 and a half. We don't want to see those disappointed little faces saying, I got second. There's no prize. 28 at 828. 828. Good to see our good real estate people in the room again with the young fella. 828. 29. I was certain you were going to say 30, Meg, but 829. She's left the opportunity for you, sir. She's a lady. At 829. Give it a go at 830. 829, first chance. Second call. You better have another 1,000. Third chance, 829. 29 and a half. He's a gentleman too, sir, Meg. He's left you to say the 830. 829.5. 830. We got there eventually. At 830. Kids can set the alarm at 8:30 and they'll be at school on time. 830,000. Twice. Jerry will be saying you'd never stop on a round figure. That could be their limit. Third chance at 8:30. A wee half might be sage here. Pierre. 8:30. I wouldn't put your crook. At 8:30 with a cheeky 5. Hundy. Just 5 Lord Rutherfords as we call them. At 8:30 at the stage. Good tussle. 8:30 and a half. Just to test that limit. Could be the best 500 I've ever spent. 8:30. I think there might be a little half in there. Just give you a moment to consider. 830 for posterity. Okay, Meg, you are in the lead, but I'm not at a level I can sell. Let's pause and have a conversation. We'll come and offer your bidder the chance to buy. So I'll pause the auction. I think we've got a new auctioneer for Medill. Campbell Scott, principal of the company, but also auctioneer, calls this one for Ivana and Craig.
Well, thank you, Mark, and good afternoon, everyone. My pleasure to call number 10 Medill Road, of course, marketed by Ivana Yue and Craig Annandale. They are from our central city office here. May surprise you to know, may not surprise you to know, Ivana and Craig sold more houses than any other real estate agent in the country last year. Not the first year they've done it either. Very impressive. They do a great job. Lovely home they've brought to market here, a freehold title, 710 square metres, described as Lot 47 Deposit Plan S17652, and that is a record of title 16A Folio 111. Folks, it's been sold free of tenancies, vacant possession. The settlement date that our vendors prefer is the 16th of January. Ferry, not too far away at all. Of course, it's a 1970s painted brick home. It's got great bones, ladies and gents. It gives a nod to that Spanish hacienda architecture, which creates a unique charm there. Reminiscent of the 70s, the kitchen has those wonderful tiled bench tops. It's got the paisley wallpaper, the patterned lino. Renovators, you'll appreciate the capital gains that can be enjoyed from breathing new life into this 225 square metre easy flowing layout. It's got great space, good living areas and storage. The outside room there, ideal I'd imagine for hobbies, and a great garden outlook there too with that sun-soaked courtyard. It has been caught in a little bit of a time warp, folks. It's a great opportunity to upgrade it. It would do some wonders to it. And of course, St Andrew's pedigree, the location, the address, circle address, places it close to the river walks, Cinnamon Cafe and the St Andrew's Golf Club, not to mention the base and Te Rapa, if those are your places of work. Good luck, bidders and buyers. Start it away. Where do you see it? Opening bid or offer? Call it out where? Kick it away. Opening bid for 10 Medill. Where do you see value? At 820. Welcome to the bidding and good luck at $820,000. Can I tempt what, an 850 from there? At 820,000, looking for 850. First chance, our bidder and buyer here at 820,000. Second chance, folks, at 820. Do we let you in for 20 on top? Call it 840. All done, all silent. Third chance here at 820,000. Respectable starting bids. Well, folks, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take it on behalf of the vendor. Sits with me at $840,000. Invite you to 860 if you like. At 840 vendor bid. At $840,000. Who joins me for 60? At 840. How many? Take the vendor bid. Rather you have it than me at 840,000 now with our bidder here at 840,000. Same opportunity, folks, who calls it 60. First chance here, 840, 840,000. Second chance now, the room's gone quiet, looking for competition at 860. Third and final chance at $140,000. What did I say? Did I say 140? That seems like a good deal. At $840,000, it looks like it is just you and I. You're holding the bid at $840,000. We'll pause things there. We'll take instructions from our vendor, see if we can help you buy a lovely home in a moment. Won't be too long. Thank you, ladies and gents. Appreciate your patience. They are big decisions to make for buyers and sellers. We like to give them the time to do that. So we left the room a few moments ago with 10 Medill. I'm pleased to advise that we have had an increase in the bidding. If I can confirm the bid at $850,000. At $850,000, and John, wherever you've got to, see your face, it's right in front of me, good place to sit. You've got good news for us at $850,000. That's the magic words. On the market selling today in the absence of further folks. Here's your chance. I let you in for $855,000, otherwise to be sold this afternoon at $850,000. First chance. Who sees it at more? Looking for $855,000. Second call in selling. Third, final chance at $850,000. Well, folks, it's going, and gone and sold. Congratulations to you. Well done. And Mark will be back at the front in just a moment. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. A shorter moment.
Well done. We're just going to go on to Bankwood Road. I think if I can get Lisa. Folks, just on Kotukutuku, we're just going to keep negotiating that. I'll let that celebration carry on. Lisa Sigley, here she is. Look, Lisa, you look like you're dressed like the Rose Garden at Bankwood Road, Beverly's garden that she's tended for 31 years. Beverly's only owned 2 houses in Christchurch and stayed 31 years, and Hamilton, and 31 years in both of them. How good is that? So she knows what she likes and she likes what she knows. It's a big day for you, and thanks to you and Diane Beverly, you have entrusted Lisa Sigley. You've got Karina next to you, part of the team, as well as Curtis. They do a wonderful job, very caring for their vendors, and we've got the perfect people to represent you. We do so very, very proudly. We're in Chartwell, and when they were living in Silverdale, the husband said, no, we're going to move to Chartwell, and this is where they ended up, 211 Bankwood Road. And it was a good choice, I have to say, in this lovely position here. The size of the section, 607 squares, no change to the legals or chattels. We'll have you in after Christmas on the 24th of January, unless you've agreed a different date, and that has been pre-agreed. Well, it's delivered a lot of happy times and happy memories. I'm pretty sure of that. Kids turned out pretty well. Diane, I have to say you must have thrived in the environment. But perfect for purpose. You've got a deck either side that gets a lot of use. It's very, very sunny. And you've got the outdoor area just off the master bedroom as well. When that just gets a wee bit warm, you can cool down there. Particularly 5 p.m, I think, is a good spot for there. Lovely big living. It's got a great feel and embrace. There's value here. There's upside for you. So I know that with the schools nearby and being in Chartwell, round from the shopping centre, it's really, really a good posse. So this is the one you are here for. Let's start another 31-year tenure, shall we? Who starts us in the bidding? Phone bidder? I didn't see a form, Sean. Is there, say, mid-5, 550? Is that a bid you'd take? Would be a good little shout, wouldn't it? Okay, well, I'll vendor bid at 550. I'm not going to hesitate any longer. I've given you ample chance at 550. I think 70 is the place you need to be. You might say 600 if you're savvy, but I'm going to vendor bid at 5.5 at 550. What's the bid to be? The gentleman in pink's normally bidding on a property like this. Amanda, are you here to say 70 on behalf of your client? 550. It'd be a snip at those levels, surely. You might say 6. Tell me. I want to vendor bid at 550. As I look to our listing, I really place it in order to go on top of that, but seeing it's the listing agent, I'll work at 550. So there's a real bid at 550, if you like, not just an auctioneer suggestion. We've got cash 560. There we go. Welcome in. Licensed colleague there says 560 on behalf of the man to his left. On my right at 560. Coming second now, 70. She says she puts up 10 and advances there at 580. $580,000 now. A lot of goodwill, a lot of heart comes with this one as well. At 580,000, you're probably racing to 6 now, I would have thought. At 580, 600. She's a good girl. Lisa Sigley in 610. 610, but a good bid's a quick bid too, man. Let's dilly-dally with that. At 610,000. At 610. All that upside. Location, location, location. At 610. 20, she said, took some time. 630. 630 with the man's bidder at 630,000. Great community here. Proximity, theory of distance does not apply at 630,000. And her response is working on the phone. I know it's a little bit trickier. They can't just fire straight away like you, Aman, at 630,000. 650 is a good bid. 650 is not too bad. Puts up 15 on yours, Lisa. It's 650,000. Anyone's game at 650. Unlimited chances at auction. Don't you love that particular little thing about auctions? You get unlimited chances to increase your offer. Out in the open, transparent, at 650,000 once. Twice I call it. Very, very good buying in Chartwell, I would have thought, at this level. Third call at 650. Gentleman holds the bid against you, Lisa. 655. Say that again for me, please. Got it. Heard it the first time, just wanted to hear you say it again. 650 and a half. Puts up 1,000 for me. You're testing me out today. Don't worry, I'm up to the task. 651 and a half. Leading the race at 651 and a half. Hope you're enjoying it, Beverly. 651 and a half. Isn't it intriguing? We don't even charge entry here. It's quite amazing. 651 and a half. 3 auctioneers working with you today. Mr. Kiripa has been going through his lines, making sure his script's on point.
653.
I like it, a little 1,500 and 2,000 on top. 655 is the bid to beat. Karina, if you're talking to Beverly and you've got a change for me, you tell me. It's 655. No, not yet. It's 655. Some work to do. Your competition's in pole position here, Lisa. I'm at 55 with their highest bid at this stage at 655. Wonder what she's saying to the person at the end of the line. 655. Well, we're waiting, otherwise I'm going to lift the hammer up. It's 655. It's probably the only alternative, is it? 655 first call, second call, third call. No, I'm not going to crash it down yet, Aman, because I've got instructions that are a little bit higher than that. Could you come out and talk to our team? Murray will have a chat to you and just offer you the chance. I'm pausing the auction. It's open and live at 655. Not at a level I'm authorised to sell. And you're back.
Righto team, just while Mark's taking instructions on 211 Bankwood Road, my pleasure to move on to 21 Burkers Road out in Ngahinapuri. Stacey, where have you got to? Right in front of me there. Stacey Levine from the Central City office here has been the marketing consultant, folks. You would have met Stacey at the open homes over the last few weeks. It's a freehold property we offer you, the land holding 4.0477 hectares of wonderful land out in the Waikato countryside. Lot 1, deposited plan SA 17887, record of title 16C, folio 1405. It is vacant, will be at settlement. That date is the 19th of September. You can be in there just prior to Santa coming, of course. It's an impressive property, folks, just over 4 hectares, combines... Thank you, ladies and gents. Combines modern comfort with rural charm really well there in that peaceful Ngahinapuri. Only a 15-minute drive into central Hamilton. Folks, there's so many features and enviable content with this one. You've got 5 spacious bedrooms. You've got that open plan kitchen, the dining living areas there and the expansive outdoor areas. That elevated Quila deck providing stunning rural views, the chef's kitchen. The attic study, that's an ideal space for hobbies or maybe a workspace as well. A converted music room. Don't see that on the sheet very often, folks. The internal garage there, it's been soundproofed, creating that dedicated music space. You've got equine amenities, the loose boxes, the tack room, the multiple paddocks with electric fencing and water troughs as well. Hydroponic sheds, 2 of those, the packing shed and the workshop, and of course all of that beautiful landscaping, those barberry hedges, the post and rail fencing, the landscape gardens. What a picture it is, ladies and gents. Your chance to own it. Good luck to you buyers. Start it away. Where do you see market value for it? A lot of content. I'm in your hands. I should have just started there. That's a great way to silence a room, isn't it? Ask for an opening bid or offer. Where do you see value, folks? Started away where my instructions are. We take a bid from the floor, and in the absence of bidding, we pass it by to the delight of the conditional parties who are waiting in the wings, hoping you don't bid today. If you've got the cash, spend it here. Put yourself ahead of the queue. Opening bid or offer. First, the chance. Second chance, I look to you. I promise you it won't be too high. Third and final opportunity. Well, Stacey, it looks like the conditional parties will get their crack if you are in the room with conditional interest or indeed watching us online this afternoon. Stacey, we'd love to hear from you. We will pass that property in and wish you all the very best of luck with the rest of the campaign. Do you have a figure for us, Stacey?
Yeah, on the market for 1.780.
1.780. Heard it here first. Good luck with that. Thank you, Tony. Oh, thank you. And Mark will be back in just a moment.
Okay, folks, good news. We had the good bidding race at Kotukutuku and the River Road Estates out in Ngaruawahia, and Angela Henderson and Jerry Cole have been working tirelessly on this. Trent, you've been working pretty hard yourself, and you've come up with some news that...
Yes, the vendors have exercised their right under clause 2.6 to withdraw the property and sell it outside of the auction process.
Unconditionally sold?
Conditionally sold.
12 Kotukutuku Street, Ngaruawahia, who's been working with Angela Henderson and Jerry Cole. I can recommend those girls. They're very, very professional, but they're a heck of a lot of fun. But the property, and Meg, thank you for your bidding, but the property has been withdrawn and sold. So congratulations to those buyers. Thanks, Trent. Good work. Okay, Sean Cosgrave and team, are we ready to go at Totara Street? We're going to St Andrews as we move along in the program. 116B Totara Drive, Puketi. Great spot, this one. This is the Kiwi Dream. And how about the condition of the home? I'm sure you appreciate it. Sean Cosgrave said perfect in Puketi for his advertising for a number of reasons. And I've been arguing a bit with Sean, who tells me he's pretty perfect as well. But while he's very, very good, I'm not sure perfection is where it's at, Sean. But you're not too bad at auctions. You're a pretty good agent. So thanks very much. Regards to your vendors. We wish them well. And like I say, this is a classic example, a quality example of real estate here on this cross-lease and freehold at 116B Totara Drive, Puketi. The legal description, whilst lengthy, is accurate. Settlement date, what were we thinking, Sean? Because I see clause 24. There we go. I'll just refer to that. As I go to the rear of the agreement, clause 24 tells us, most interestingly, that the settlement will be when the flats plan is updated, and the undertaking of the vendor is that the memorandum of lease will be completed with funds in the sum of $10,000 to be held in the trust account if not completed prior to settlement. So you take that into advantage. I think that's good news for the purchaser, isn't it? It is good news. Chattel list, no change there. And we are away. It's a perfect, obviously because of the stunning renovation that's taken place. But look at the other factors as well. What about the outdoor living in the home? Access from the main living, but from the bedroom as well. I think that's good news. You've got a nice bit of land there, cracking decor. It's neat as a pin. It's fresh as a daisy. With 3 bedrooms and garaging is just a great. I agree. It is perfect in Puketi. Should we start away in the auction with plenty of natter? 500,000. Okay, we're away at 500. 510. I heard it there. 20 here and 10 on top's 30. 530,000. We're away. 540. Good bidding. 550 over with you, sir. 560. Totara Drive. The mighty Totara. 116B. 560,000. 565. 570. Easily. 75. 575. 580. Easy, sir. Nicely done. Good buying at these levels at 580,000. Just here and counting it up at 580. 580,000. First call. Second call. Third call. 582. 585. Good on you. You're doing well. But here, 600. 590. Welcome in. Good timing. 590. Thanks, Ivana. At 590,000. Who's next here? 592. 595. 600. 590. It's a good one, this one, isn't it? With the extra bedroom, the renovation. How do you like the kitchen? It's very, very smart. Bathroom's a stunner. 590. Good on you, sir. Welcome back. 591. 92, or do you want 2 on top? 593. Okay. Thanks for making that clear. I'm sort of paid to be optimistic, I suppose you'd say. At 592. 592, 3. 592. 592 the half. It's all fair cricket. 592 the half. I'm looking forward to the 593. I'm looking forward to the test match 14th of December when 593 the half. England are playing the Black Caps over here. 593 the half. 94. I'm not sure the halves are the right strategy. 590. Sir. 94 500. That's better. 95 and a half. 96 the half. Good steadfast bidding, sir, at 96 the half. I think it would be sensational to round that up. 596 the half. You've got a cheeky half. 596 the half. You're in the lead, sir. Back we go. 597. 597. 3 groups want to live there. 98, sir. 598. You guys are enjoying this. I can see it. Smile says there's more at 598. Be bold. Be dashing. 500. You sure you wouldn't say 600? 598 the half. 99. Get smart. 599. There she goes. Good girl. 600,000. What's that done to the competition? You're not out until it's over. 600. What do you reckon, sir? 600, 500. 600 and the letterbox, as they say. What's the response to be here in Puketi? Great spot. Totara. 600 and a tinsy wincy bit. 601. This is good battle. Good contest. 601 the half, sir. Sneaking back in front. 601 500. I think you need to go large. 601 the half. Intriguing day. Always think about the vendors on a day like today, Vivian. It's a big day. 601 500. And I count it down. First call, second chance. 600, 5,000. Puts up 3.5. And I think that's good. 605. 605. Still good value. 605 the half. Lots of 5s and 6s today, but it's 605 the half. I thought you had it there. 605 the half. And 606. 606. Working pretty well, guys. 606. Got a big day today. Going well. The hammer's been falling. Good to go. 606 the half. Some good sales already. 606 the half. Who's going to win this one? 606 first, second, and third call. 607. Really, 607, no one really saying, I want it, this is mine, this is the bid I'm going to make, kaboom. 607 the half, sir, you go back in front with that bid. 10's the place to be now. You can feel it at 607 500. 607 and change. As the hammer comes up, it's 607 once, twice. Final. 608. 608. The old joke, property's going up more in value than they are in the bidding. It's 608. With respect, first chance, second call. 608 the half. Who's scribing this one? They'll be running out of ink. 608 500, first chance. Twice. And third. Is that 610 you were going to say? Good on you. Appreciate it. 610. It's a hushed descent. Should we try the legs 11? 610 at this stage. First call. Second and third. Don't leave me now, sir. 610. Interest rates just come off 0.5%. It's good news. Probably a little bit more tin in the bin. 610. No further. Ladies, I'm going to pause the auction. I'm not at a level I can sell. I need to offer you the opportunity in private. Would you mind stepping out? We'll come and talk to you. Just pausing the auction at 610. Still live, sir, and your bidding's been good, but we're not finished yet, so I'll just talk to these people first at 610. Yes, certainly. So just to remind you, the settlement on that's the 13th of December with the money to stay if the flat plan's not through. Ladies and gentlemen, I think there was some mic issues, wasn't quite coming through. Can you hear that on the microphone, guys? Steph, is that better? No, okay, I'll fix that up in a minute. Lisa, going back to 211 Bankwood Road, Chartwell, they're lovely owners, 31 years, and all that good stuff. There has been a slight increase in that bid, but the owners have exercised their prerogative under clause 2.6. They've withdrawn the property, and so you're moving on to your next stage, Beverly, and the property's been very happily and unconditionally sold, so well done. Congratulations. Nicely done, Lisa Sigley. Yeah, 655,500 is the figure, so thanks, we appreciate that. Still working on Totara. We're ready to go to Cherie, Ivana. Great stuff, I'm looking forward to this one. Here we are, we're in Rototuna. Cherie, thank you, yes. Ivana Ue, Craig Annandale do so much business up in Rototuna. You must know who they are, they're doing a wonderful job. Sharia more, I say. And this is the cherry on top, as you have said, Ivana. There goes that microphone now, thank you. 14 Cherie Close, which of course means my dear, isn't it, in French, is number 14 in Rototuna, a freehold estate, some 740 square metres, so good sized land, I'm sure you'll agree. It's lot 37 deposit plan for S91 594. That's in the South Auckland Land Registry. Settlement date 9th of January, which you'll appreciate. And the spa bath is there awaiting you as well. It's a lot of home, isn't it? It's just got that good footprint, nice quality, robust, permanent material construction. Just as much about the outdoor living as it is the inside. 5-bedroom home, of course, 2 bathrooms. Just family bliss, really. I noted in the cul-de-sac, you're just surrounded by quality homes as well. You've got an established setting. You've got a good deal of privacy, dual living spaces, all the trimmings to make life in the family very, very harmonious and enjoyable. So what they say in the saying, Murray, once you live in a cul-de-sac, you never go back. Who's going to start us away? What's the opening bid to be? Mon Cherie, cherry on top. 900,000. Good to see you in the auction room, sir, and your assistant. It's good news at 9. Who've we got some competition who goes, say, $1 million? What do you reckon? At 900,000 with my opening bidder. A regular in our auction room is wearing both hats in the buyer's realm today. At 900, do I hear 50? First, second, third chance, I'm at 950 on that vendor bid. At 950 is the figure you've got to beat, sir. You'll say $1 million for me, though. I'm sure you've done your strategy. At 950, first call. Second chance, what do you reckon, 75? Third call on that vendor bid. Ivana, you just need to squeeze a bid from him. 1 million. Good. Yeah. It's got a very different ring to it. 951. Is there anyone else to compete? Quickly. 951. No, sir, you lead the race. Come on, we're going to sell you this one. Out we'll go and they have that private chat as we always do, most weeks. But you'll be successful this week. Come on, we'll have a go.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The next property up is number 6 Iris Place in Grandview Heights, been marketed proudly by Ray Mitchell and Christine Willis from our Rototuna office. It is a freehold property on 404 metres squared, more or less, being Lot 1, deposit plan 439576, certificate of title 545088, and the settlement is the 24th of January 2025. The property is being sold free of tenancies. It is a magnificent property. It's up here on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. You've got it's elevated, so you get a fantastic view off the deck when you sit out there and you can relax and unwind, entertain family and friends. It's spacious 4-bedroom home. You've got the 2 levels, you've got 2 bathrooms, open plan living and dining, which flows effortlessly out to the deck, which you can see up here. You've got sweeping panoramic views, and there's heaps of scope here, ladies and gentlemen, with this property to add your flair with the landscaping. It's an excellent family home in a superior location, and it's ideal for you to move into and relax, or it could be a great investment property if you're here for an investment property here today. So ladies and gentlemen, I know Ray's had excellent activity on the property. We're going to ask for an opening bid off the floor and we'll take it from there. Who's got what to start me away? Now's your chance. If you're here to purchase this property, pop your hand up. Excellent home, ladies and gentlemen, great location. And the room goes quiet. Took me an hour to get myself ready. Fantastic home, ladies and gentlemen. Start us where you will. We don't mind where you start, it's where you finish. Opening bid off the floor. I'm speechless, guys. Well, we can't have an auction if there's no bidding. Ray, surprised? I'm going to hand it back to you and Christine. You can direct with all your conditional buyers, and I'm sure the property will be sold very soon. Thank you for your time. I'll take the suit back now.
We're into our second half of proceedings today. This is when it gets really, really good, so we wish you well. I hope there's no nerves in this middle row. Ari Harris will be quelling the nerves for our first auction. Look, just welcome, and if you haven't heard already, I just announced how we roll the auctions, and so we've got some negotiations happening, but you may get the chance again there on Totara Drive. But look, just to welcome you here, Mark's my name, Tony Kiripa, my fellow auctioneer with Campbell Trent, Murray, David Forster's in our management team here, Summer's recording things there, Chelsea's running all the technology, so we're streaming online. Watch us if you're not here other days, and enjoy the entertainment. I've got confidential reserves. You've got to bid to those in order to win the auctions. You might hear me vendor bidding. If you hear me vendor bidding, it means that you're not bidding and we're well below the owner's reserve price. Sometimes we don't reach the reserve in the initial bidding. We pause and negotiate with the highest bidder. You've seen that happening. Sometimes they withdraw and sell, and that just means that that's an exclusive thing, so they don't have any chance to bid again. So if you're waiting, you may be disappointed if you've seen that, because it's happened a couple of times already, and it's the owner's discretion to do that. The fall of the hammer, let's give it a test. Yes, that's a good noise. It means you've won the auction, and you have to pay a 10% deposit today, sign the agreement, and the property is yours. So it's as simple as that. Ari Harris and John Dunn. Hey, you work with a great team with Leah as well, and also Krista, I saw her here. So it's an exciting day for auctions. We're at 16 Hillsborough Terrace, and for our good vendor, I've actually come up with a new word, being the apotheosis of a golden opportunity. So that just means it's absolutely in the fulcrum of the city, right down here. The size of the parcel, 630 squares, right beside the mighty Waikato. I did notice the vendor's got some band-aids on her fingers, because when she's peeling the vegetables, she's so mesmerised by the happenings outside the window that's happened to her. So just be wary, it comes with a warning. But no, Ari, John, the team, you've done a wonderful job and met lots of good people during this auction, because it's been a long tenure. As I was saying, 630 square metres at number 16 Hillsborough Terrace. Settlement date down for 24th of January if you're working to a different date, and I've seen that signed agreement's back in your hand, Jim. That's good. We can help you out and try and work on that with you. And yes, like I say, it's the spot. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous home, this one. It's got real character and real feel. Everything's designed to be looking out here. I know that's a really thing that our vendor enjoys. The deck to the side just gets sun all day long. We've sat out there and enjoyed morning tea, afternoon tea, and I can vouch for the spot's pleasantness. It really is. Great little studio in behind. You may see value in the land as a development opportunity, because you can see how much people love living here. And that has been a golden era for our seller, but it has to go to a new person. I'm asking now for an opening bid, and I thought something in the vicinity of 1.2 million might be something that you would start out at 1.2 or 1,200,000. Is that a place you would go to start? But don't let me limit you at that figure. Is there 1, 2 or better? Here at 16 Hillsborough Terrace, the fulcrum of our city, as the mighty Waikato goes by. Well, I'm going to vendor bid at that figure at 1, 2. I'm going to ask you to put 50 on top for me, 1,200,000. You've seen the CV, the rateable value. You know the special nature of the property here. Is there a quarter on top? Is there 1,250? Jim just at 1, 2 at the moment. First corner vendor bid at 1,200,000. Second chance, you won't get a second chance to get something like this. Third call at 1, 2, bidding yes or no. Was that a wave or a 550? I expect it would be, Jim. I'm looking all your way. We know your bidding reputation. Don't let us down now at 1,200,000 on a vendor bid. You just about came over here there. I would prefer a 0 on that, if you wouldn't mind. I tell you what, 25 I'll work with. How about that, Jimmy? 5 of them. 5 5s are 25. We're at 1.2 at the moment. First call. Anyone else want to pick it up and say 50? Second chance over this side. Third call. Back corner saying yes at 1, 2. What's it to be, Jimmy? I think that's a good compromise. 25 preferably. 50 ideally. Just at 1, 2 on that vendor bid. What's the figure we're working with? Here he goes. Experienced gentleman. You can't beat the experience of Ari Harris, John Dunn, though, from the Rotatuna office. 1,200,000. It's been over 30 years since you've lived there, I think, isn't it? It's a big day. What's it to be? Won't be selling at this level, you can be sure of that. Just interested in how you're going on the telephone there, Jimmy boy. I'll work with you because you've been good in the auction rooms over the past few weeks. So at 1,210, but I'd invite people up and say 1,250 for me. First call, I'm not going to vendor bid again. If we're pausing, I'll negotiate with Jim's buyer. Second chance, final. Right, you've won the right to that negotiation, Jim. I'm going to come out with Trent. We're going to offer you the opportunity now. I'm going to find a spot for the vendors, Trent. Is he good stuff? Back to Totara? Okay, great stuff. I'll go and check in on that. That's good. Is it really? Good stuff. Okay. Okay, folks, just remember from our first section, we were having a good auction at 116B Totara Drive in Puketi. Now, we stopped at 610, Trent. What is the latest with these good people?
Back in the room have increased their bid to $616,000.
And?
At that market, we're on the market, at that level, we're on the market and selling.
616, just confirming that, Kitty. Good on you, 616. We're on the market and selling. 116B, we've got 616, and we're selling. This is your chance, sir. Shake of the head. I'm sure you'd be doing one of your 500s. 616. Great home. It's had a good little birthday, this one. First chance and we sell. 616. Second call. Hard to value it down to these little figures. Kenny's waiting nervously. Third call. 616. 616. Try a little 500. Is it no for now? It means no forever. 616. Final chance. 116B Totara. You've won the auction, Kenny. Congratulations. Gone and sold. Okay, so who's next up? It might be Morrow. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm very proud to introduce Lyle Stokes and Adam Flegg from our Hillcrest team, and I think you'll go a long way to find a house as good as this. Great renovation that's taken place at 47 Morrow Ave. It is about the Morrow. I say, why put off tomorrow what you can achieve today? So I'm expecting good, healthy bidding from you all. The guy's done a great job, and I was extremely impressed when I inspected this home at the weekend. Lyle showed me through. The quality of the renovation has just taken it to next level. Morrow there in Morrow Avenue, it's a cracker. It's tree-lined, it's leafy, it's got good houses in it, and of course the location is really, really good. Okay, let's have a look at the legal description. 47 Morrow Avenue, St Andrews is a freehold estate, sits on a 503 square metre freehold section. That's good. No change to the legals. Just 2 weeks and you're in for settlement. So, hey, that means you're in by Christmas. I think that when you're saying that at the end of November, that has got to excite you, and I think that's good. There's lots about it. Ducted heat pump is part of the chattel list. Like I say, it's an established area, but to have a home that's got this modern feel, the newness feel, that's great. How about the open plan, quality kitchen? Easily accessible means you stay in all the conversations if you're on those cooking duties. The connection to the outdoors, that deck is perfect for afternoon sun, and it's going to get a heck of a lot of use for you. 3 bed, 2 bath, double glazing in the home. Section's lovely, but it's not too big, so easy to look after, but really, really private and quiet. 47 Morrow, here to be sold today, is what we would say. Now, do I have an opening bid from the rear there? Paul, I think behind you, we're going to start us in the 8s or something like that. Moving over, sorry to pick on you, ma'am. I was sure you were going to leap into action for me. What are we saying? What's your opinion of value? Imagine in your neck of the woods, Michelle, they'll be paying big dollars for this. Could be a good affordable opportunity, I reckon. 3 bed, 2 bath. Both bathrooms are cracking. Love the kitchen area. Configure the room as you want. On notice quickly, where's that starting bid? Tasha's biding her time. Have I got fresh instructions for the 3rd stage? We're going to go on the market pricing. What do you think? Are we really? So we need to speak to Lyle Stokes and Adam Flegg to find out those details of where you're going to own it. Talk to the boys. It won't last long, is it? So those people you need to talk to will be on the hammer to you. So thanks, Lyle, very much. Campbell, you're going to come and do your auction?
Well, thank you, Mark. 69 Limmer Road is next on the order of sale. Of course, Sean Cosgrave marketing this property for you. A prominent fixture in the real estate scene over the last 3 decades or so. Have seen a lot of changes around the city, haven't you, Sean, over that time? 69 Limmer Road, it's a freehold parcel of land, 1,011 square metres. It's Lot 1, Deposit Plan S18666, and the record of title is 17B, folio 55. There are no tenancies included with the property. It will be sold to you with vacant possession. Your settlement date is the 13th of December. And buyers, just a reminder to you that the shed attached to the garage is sold on an as-is, where-is basis. The warranties in the further general terms of sale are negated in respect of that shed. Well, folks, this secluded private oasis is a wonderful family home. You can see there on the screen. On that Easy Care 1,011 square metre site, the perfect Kiwi quarter acre there, the open plan kitchen and dining area. It's spacious, it's accommodating, it's equipped with the walk-in pantry for convenience. You'll have no shortage of space there. Of course, you've got that light-filled living area. Perfect spot for maybe family movie nights. Outside, ladies and gents, you can be sure there's certainly enough space there for all of your toys. Ample parking means you can fit the boat, the camper van, the jet ski, you name it. And of course, all of that wonderful content and great presentation. It's located only 10 minutes into the base, 5 minutes to the nearby expressway. Commuting's an absolute breeze. Good luck to you buyers. Opening bidder offer. My instructions are we take a figure from the floor. Where's market value for 69 Limmer Road? You tell me. Start it away where? Call it out. Opening bidder offer, ladies and gents, I'm in your hands. Where do you see fair market value? You won't overshoot it, won't be too high, I can promise you that. Where do you see the number for it? Start it away where? First the chance, I look to you for an opening bid, opening offer. Second chance, ladies and gentlemen, put yourselves ahead of the conditional queue. If you've done all the homework, here's your chance. Third and final chance. Where do we see value? Well, Sean, I suspect there's going to be a number of conditional parties happy with the result at this stage. We will pass it back in your very capable hands if you are in the room or watching us via the live stream. Your chance to submit an offer. We'd love to see that and get you in there pre-Christmas. Today. Great. And for the benefit of those watching along online, conditional interest, all offers in to Murray Watson. He is our Glenview branch manager. They will be in by 6 o'clock this evening or today. What happens next? It's a surprise for me too. Mark's up next, is he? Cool, thank you. You won't be far away.
Well, you can come up the front if you like. You know, we're very, very friendly here. We're moving on to our next auction, and I'm inviting back Ari Harris and John Dunn. It's a special day today because Ari actually doubles as a drummer in a band, and the lead singer's parents are selling this home today at 31 Rest Hill Crescent. So it is important. We're in Glenview. John, it's been a good campaign, a good quality home. It's been decades that they've lived here. And I know when Greg was a younger man, he did make good use of that room downstairs. It's been a very, very social home. And you can tell, can't you, it's got a great feel about it. At 31 Rest Hill Crescent. It's a freehold estate as well. 635 is the number of the square metres. Pretty good, I think you'll agree. 24th of January, not bad settlement terms either, just to get the Christmas festivities out of the road. It's never looked better, this home, and I think that's a feature of it because it's a full family offering, obviously, but they've kept at it, they've maintained it, they've improved it and enhanced it over the years, so just made it as good as it can be. It's delivered this family beautifully. They've loved it. Like I say, there's been parties, 21sts, great social gatherings. You've got a pick of outdoor areas. Which one's your favourite? I love it under the tulip tree at the front. What a spot when that sun just gets a bit hot from the deck. You just take a bit of shade. Would be absolutely ideal at the back to enjoy the sunset as well. That rumpus area downstairs is absolutely perfect for those family situations as well. Lovely decor, isn't it? Soft and inviting. And a great spot with the reserve over the back fence. Means it's great. You'll eat fresh every day because New World's just a hop, step and a jump down the road. Okie dokes, we've got to get it sold. What's the plan? What's the strategy? Who starts? Who's bidding? Who is buying? At Rest Hill. We thought 800 would be an easy place to start. What do you think? Pretty good offering. The second bathroom. Nice good section. Good community around there. Bidding yes or no? I'll give you 3 calls. 1, 2 and 3. Right, you've stayed quiet. Surprising. John, we've got a market price that we're going back with 895,000. Okay, I think that's pretty good buying, isn't it? Under that 9, that's excellent. 895,000. There'll be people who'll be interested in that. If you're one of those people, John Dunn, Ari Harris, Leah and Krista are here to help you as well in Glenview. Thank you. Thanks, Chels. Where's Sharon Thomas? There she goes. Hey, that's a bit mean. Hey, Sharon, a great opportunity with us here with Bernard and Jeanette. Thank you very, very much. At Rero Street, Hamilton East, right close to Piranha Park. What a spot it is. We did a video for the company in Piranha Park the other day. Man, it's a special place. This is a great pocket of holdings, a great pocket of real estate in here. And the character that's shown here, modernised at Rero Street. Look at the kitchen there, isn't it? A feature of the home. And out to the pool area you go. It's an absolute stunner. Your freehold parcel, 682 square metres in size, more or less. It's part lots 23 and 24 on the historic deposited plan 5171 in the South Auckland Land Registry. The 20th of December, what a date that'll be. That'll be exciting. I think we're all broken up then, aren't we? In fact, it's a Friday, isn't it? Because we've got our Christmas party the day before. So, Sharon, you'll be delivering the keys on that day. Well, we know the desirability of the area, but for character lovers, well, I think you want to get busy and have a look in this. And if you haven't been a character lover previously, if you visited the home, you'll be a convert, I think, because of the modernisations that have taken place. Love the fact it's got a log burner. You've got heart and soul in those timber floors. The modernised kitchen, 2 bathrooms as well, is superb. 2 up and a bedroom and a half down, depending if you want that additional lounge space as well. What a resort-like living. You've got those gorgeous established trees around your lovely swimming pool and spa pool in ground. There's even a kiddies pool as well, which I think is pretty special. You get everything everywhere you need to be in an absolute jiffy, and being nice and close to the mighty Waikato, well, it's always a good day. Rero Street, number 8. Who leaps into action for me with an opening bid? Something a little stronger was what I had in mind at this stage. I think it's sort of $1 million property. Would be there, or what do you think? Great holding, pancake flat, that section. Quiet, peaceful, just like you guys are right at this moment. You'll fit right in at Rero. Is that the bid coming here? Rero Street, number 8. You're shaking your head, ma'am. Sharon, I'm just going to give a wee warning that we pass and we go to that 3rd stage. We welcome in those conditional parties, don't we, of course, which every auction bidder knows. No, not a bid. Right, we'll just move straight on. We've got an on-the-market price, Sharon. $1,050,000. Great buying there at 8 Rero Street, Hamilton East. Sharon Thomas is the lady to speak to. There she goes, right there to make your inquiries. Great opportunity in regards to Bernard and Jeanette. Okie dokie. Well, we've got 321. As easy as 1, 2, 3, really, isn't it? Number 321A, Boundary Road in Claudelands, just over the bridge and down the drive. It's a superb locality, very, very close to the city. Jana Kibble, you are running the cutter today while we haven't got Sally with us, Sally Mutton from our Chartwell office. girls working together are a pretty good combo, and great to see our vendors here. Thank you very much for your instructions in this 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom inner city home. Trent, you remembered the home from 14 years ago. It's got a different shell on it now because it's had the reclad, so it's a pretty cool property, I believe. Your legal description's cross-lease and freehold. That's pretty good tenure. It's an accurate description. Settlement 31st of January. So, like I say, into that second month of New Year or the end of the first month. And you've got the ventilation system as well as the standard chattels as well. Enjoyed our visit. We did a little video there out on the outdoor area. That's the spot to be, and I think right about this time of day you'll be blessed with that sunshine. You've got open plan living. It's very, very convivial. The kitchen's nicely incorporated into that living as well, so nice easy access. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom combo, double internal access garage tucked away down the drive. Heaps of room to park and turn down there as well. So if you're whipping up into the city, off to Claudelands Arena, this is the spot to be. Okay, let's get underway. Where are we starting the bidding? Is 650 I heard. G'day Stu, welcome into the bidding. Licensed colleague says 650. Have we got a bid in advance of that? What are we thinking? At Boundary Road, 321A, 650,000, number 321. See if we can get you there at 650. Are we going to go 670? What's it to be? Give some competition to Stu and his bidder. 650,000 first chance. Second call, I don't mind a 10 if you want to. Third call, vendor bid 660, Stu. I'll take that bid as a music fan. And Claudelands, of course, quite close. Crowded house last Friday. 660 won't be crowded in here because you've got lots of space. Okay, of course you would. It's 670. I offer you the same courtesy, folks, if you're going to put 10 on top of that. 670,000. I won't vendor bid against Stu's bidder anymore. First chance is the 80 or better. Second, third. Looks like it's just you and I. Oh, you got 5 on top of me. There's Sol Taplin with Anna. This is 675. It's real competition. Sage bid, sir. 685. 90 was the bid. Thank you. Got that there. 690. Good tussle. Good fun at the auctions, eh? 710. Salute, sir. Commendable. 710,000. 715. 715. I like this home. I thought it would have suited my needs. 720. 720 is the bid. Solanana from our city office. 22. The two swans swimming. You're not far from the river either. 622. 22, as they say. Nice bidding. Nice bidding. 730. Commend it. Manners, two more. 732. 732,000. 732. 735 is a good response. 735. Have a chat. 736. 736,000. There's a change of instructions there, guys. I'm on the market and selling, leading your bid, Anna, at 736. And we sell number 3, 21A, Boundary Road. Going to sell. Yeah. But we'll give you the chance. 736. I nearly forgot the number there. Don't forget the proposition. 740. Seizing the baton, seizing the reins at 740,000. We've reached the instructions. Now we play for keeps, of course. 745. Nice. It's a good move. That's strategy for you. It's 745. The half beckons. 745. What do you reckon? Can you muster it up? Jan's with you. 745. Every step of the way. Sol and Anna's bidder leading once, twice, and third. Boundary Road. Jan has issued the instructions from the vendors. We sell. For the want of a better bid. We'll set the time up. We're counting down. I'm going to sell. Urged on. It goes. It goes. Ooh, sorry we couldn't get you there. 745,000, but congratulations, gone and sold to you. Yes. Very nicely done. Gee, you did well. Sorry about that. We'll have to find you another one, but I'm sure you're well advised there. Nicely done, Sol and Anna, to your bidders. Jana and Sally, very well done. And thanks to those good sellers, Melva and Frank. Louise, you'll be pleased to see that one done for them, your old clients. Rains. Team Cosgrave, are you ready to go? It rains. Never rains out here. It rains road, Rukuhia. Rukuhia, of course, what a spot. Rukahia, is that how I would say it? Rukahia, we'll work with that. Never let one get past the old Shawnee boy. Good on you. But man, what an auction team you are. I do salute you, and I did enjoy being shown around this estate, and I really find it a grand estate as well in this glorious position. It's some 75,278 square metres, so that's 7.5 hectares and a bit. What a size of a parcel, and a real forest estate, isn't it? With your own private lake, lot 2, deposited plan 456855. Friday the 13th of December, what a settlement date, that's cool. So pretty quick turnaround. You've got a whole couple of pages of those chattels. No changes to those, Sean, they're just as you distributed the chattel list, and lots of goodies in there for you. Well, you're about to come lords and ladies of the manor, that is for sure, in this fantastic, wonderful home. Isn't it expansive? Doesn't it dominate the site with that elevation as you preside over your own private lake? You throw those doors back in the lounge, you're out on the deck, and hey, it is just simply magnificent. The level of establishment, I think there must be over 50 species of trees in this particular estate. I think, imagine growing up here as a young fella, you're going to be an expert at bushcraft, maybe hunting and trapping, agriculture, horticulture. It is all there for you. You've got tremendous outbuildings, 7.5 hectares. Hey, it is wonderful. Divide by 5, multiply 8. That's how many acres you end up with. You're in town in a jiffy. You're so close to the Te Eke Golf Club, of course, which sponsored by Harcourts Hamilton. Gee, that's an amazing place, and of course, so close to those town, and those shops in Glenview are very, very close as well. We need a bit of Shawnee, so what are we saying, folks? For a proposition such as this, you must be excited. For a real improvement, elevating your spirits as you preside over your domain here at Rains Road, Rukuhia. 75,000 magnificent square metres. What's your opinion on value? That's the question. Sean, I'm not identifying any bidding at this stage. I think we're going to move straight to that next 2479 plus GST, if any, in a curtilage kind of way type thing, of course. Of course, for the productive area of the land. Hey, 2479, it's a heck of a lot of property. It's a very, very special proposition. So on the market, Chelsea price 2479, and Keswick Campbell, I believe you're going to call that auction for us.
Thank you, Mark. Another offering this afternoon from Ivana Yue and Craig Annandale. This one, of course, 81 Keswick Cres. Property, folks, it's a freehold title once again. 771 square metres is the parcel of land, more or less. It's described as lot 139, deposited plan S72963, and the record of title here 58D folio 24. No tenancies, vacant possession. You can move in and be settled before Christmas. The 12th of December is the settlement date. Well, it's a very homely brick and tile family residence that we offer you here. It's brimming with that feel-good factor, buyers. It's a quiet and prized enclave, highly sought for its lifestyle convenience. The property is, of course, zoned for all of the top schools. It's in close proximity to the Chartwell, Rotatuna and Greenhill Park retail precincts. Some good hospitality options there for you as well. It's well presented. Both the home and the landscape grounds show pride of ownership. There is no shortage of space for relaxed living. You've got those crafted living areas that branch off the entrance foyer, and the functional kitchen that offers a full array of appliances, the 1.5 wall oven, the ample storage, the breakfast bar, and the servery window there too, to cater for those summer crowds and entertaining. And of course the 770 square metre section, it's been well planted, established gardens providing privacy and those pops of colour too. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it, buyers? Start it away. Where do you see the figure for it? Market value is what? You tell me. Looking for an opening bid or offer? That mic seems very loud to me, but opening bid or offer. Where do we see it, folks? Your chance to buy it. What do we say it's worth? Instructions are clear. Bid from the floor and we work from there. Opening bid, opening figure. Where do we see it? First, the chance. I'll give you 3. Second opportunity. Love to welcome you in. Love to see you as the new buyer. Third and final opportunity for an opening bid or offer. Well, Ivana, I think the interest that we've got in it is waiting for that magic opportunity to present the conditional offer, perhaps. It is passed in and back with you. I understand we've got an on-the-market price of $1,099,000, and I would love to see your offer and your attendance at the weekend open homes. Good luck with the rest of that campaign. Thank you, Trent. And back to Mark, I believe. Won't be too far away.
Auctions today, as well as Campbell Scott, myself, always a privilege to be here at Harcourts Hamilton. Tony, lead marketing consultant, though, for his second auction of the day, of course, successful with you brought forward at Clements, but now we're going to Hillcrest, 14 Lysander Place, the epitome of the Kiwi dream. Tremendous opportunity here, and Tony, excellent campaign as always. You've got a fantastic team, and right at the top of proceedings. Here we are at 14 Lysander Place, freehold. An expansive 721 square metre section, which more or less 17th of January is your settlement date. If you're working to different dates, I've seen a couple of variations there, and the vendor has done that with goodwill and signed those away as well. The quintessential Hillcrest home, 4-bedder, big land, cul-de-sac living, not too bad. I think super family time's awake too. I think just with the outdoors, it's a great spot. You've got heaps of off-street parking for the toys. You've got value in your buying here. That's the thing with the solid permanent material construction. I think you take a huge amount of confidence in that. And when you're out on that deck enjoying a chilled beverage, I think you'll be loving it at Lysander Place. So without further waiting, let's get underway in the auction. Who starts us away? At Lysander. Don't be a bystander at Lysander. That's what I would say. Be an active participant. You liked that one, didn't you? I was looking forward to unleashing that. Who's unleashing an opening bid? You having a crack at this one? Okie dokes. One of our licensed associates. What do you think a good opening bid would be? 600. Well, I'm going to go and ask for 6. How about that? That's a good idea. I was going to vendor bid there, but I'd welcome your bid. Okay, I'll work with you at 570,000. And we've got competition at that level, surely. 570. Tasha's bid with her buyer. Loves an auction. 570,000. What's the next move to be? I reckon straight to 6. Easily. At 570 first time. Second call. And there we go. Bo Edgecombe from the team. Booms in at 605. Competition right there. Bo's a good man from our Hillcrest office. Puts up 10 on top of you, Bo. 615. Half a bit. Half a thousand. Sure you wouldn't say 5,000? Put just an extra wee zero on that. 615 and a half. 615 and a half. 617. Kiwi Classic. 617. First, second and third. 620. 622. Puts up 3 on top, 625. 628, 500. 628. Nicely. 630. What do you say to that, Bo? 630,000. 2 in the race only. You're welcome to join. 630. Only. 721 squares. 635. 638. 638 at this stage, going along not badly. 638. Pretty strategic.
41.
Another 3's good bid. I like it. 641. You notice the good bidders, they avoid those round numbers. 641. Lots of upside here with this opportunity. Style of home that just absolutely responds to that care and attention, doesn't it? 641. Do the math. Easy at these levels though. Just stay in front. Another 3 or something of that nature.
646.
Even better. 647. 647. 646 was your last bid. 647 at the moment. With a nice big land.
650.
Nicely done. 3's have been popular. 650. Popular property. For obvious reasons. 650, 500. Working well. Staying ahead, but for how long? I don't think you'd miss it for a halfie.
Another half.
There we go. 651. Only here at Lysander. 51, the 61, 500, 651, 500, sorry. I see it's just like those weird fingers on a touch phone, smartphone. They don't really work, the halves. 651 and a half. Now we'll start the countdown. 651 and a half. First, second, final chance. 651 and a half.
653.
Puts up the 1500. It's a good move. 653 Bo. Put into the second position. Which of course reaps nothing. You've got to be the top bidder. 653. 2 good teams bidding. Try the 55. What do you reckon? 653. Plenty of real estate there for you at Lysander. Love that Summerhill brick. Lasts for centuries. 653. First chance. Second call there. And third. Bo. My boy. 653. Coming second. You go, wee Huffy? You've got the encouragement. I'd be passing the reins to that young gentleman there. 653. What can you squeeze for me? Nothing. Tash, your bidder's leading. We're not at a level we can sell. We need to talk to you and your bidder. We're just going to pause. Trent Finley, one of our principals here at the company, is going to come and offer you the opportunity at Lysander. A little bit of work to do, but we'll help you get there. And I say, Bo, to your bidders, you know that the auction remains open and live. So, have a little reconsideration. Talk to that man. Okay. Can we go back to Cherie, please? Some to sign. Excellent. 14, Cherie Close. The irrepressible Ivana Ue and Craig Annandale. We're working with our favourite bidder, Ivana. We paused at 9.51. Now, Murray, how did you go with Haida? Confirmed, sir. Good bid. 1,035,000. And the instructions, Ivana? We're on the market and selling. Good stuff. In Cherie Close, Rotatuna, 5-bed, 2-bath. And we sell at 1,035,000 for the want of a better bid. First chance, and we sell to this good family here. Second call. Final at 1,035,000. Delighted to announce to the back of the room that the property is going, and very happily, unconditionally sold. Excellent work, Haida. Great stuff. Ivana, fantastic to your vendors. The hugs. Well done, Murray. Excellent. And we'll carry on. That's it there for you. Best Office is nothing short of a pleasure to do so. Man, they care about their clients, and you've got a couple of crackers, or 3 crackers in this case. At number 10, Aintree Street in Norton. Ain't she sweet on Aintree Street? There's no doubt about it. Look at this beauty. I've spent a bit of time at this home, and I really like the scenario here. It's a very well balanced proposition here. It's a cul-de-sac street, no entry, but down at the end of the cul-de-sac, through to the playground. It was the most fantastic playground, I think the best in Hamilton. And you notice in the street here at Aintree how everybody is very house proud. They look after their homes. I've talked to some of them while they've been gardening, and it is just a marvellous place to be. Number 10 Aintree Street in Norton, across lease and freehold, which is a good tenure. We can have you in the 16th of December. We've got to get these good people off to Te Awamutu. They've set their sights on their home where that cracking young man Lachlan is going to be stretching his legs and growing and thriving as he is now. It's a cracker of a home. There's so many cool things about it. I just think it's got a great feel to it, so welcoming. It's fully fenced for kids and pets, of which I have been proven at the moment. He just about lasted the young fella. And, hey, really open in the living, and spills out onto the deck, but you've got the outdoor area in behind too. Good size in the bedrooms, both of them, excellent garaging, and like I say, it's secure and in a lovely cul-de-sac, so nice, quiet life that you will enjoy, and really an easy one as well, because it's easy to look after, and you'll enjoy being here. That is for sure. At number 10, Aintree. Take aim at Aintree. What are we saying? Who's going to kick us away in the bidding and get started? What's it to be? Don't leave us in suspense. We in the 5s? Just make it easy for start. So you'll be having a crack at Aintree. Grand National fan. Now here's our good people at the rear of the room going to start us in the bidding in the 5s, or maybe even in the 6s. No, 500,000. We thought we would start at 500. Vendor bid at 500, my only one. Second call there for a 10. Is there 510 or better? Third chance. Great buying. Okay, Steph, we're just going to go through to that next stage, inviting all parties to come and compete. I just would increase that to 530,000, I think, on a vendor bid, just not for sale at that figure. You didn't have a price for me, or we just go... We're on the market at 549. Oh, that's outstanding. That's great. 549,000. We've got to get this family off. Lachlan's got to get up to TA. So on the market at 549, I think that's really, really attractive buying at 10 Aintree Street. Just to remind you, it's a nice, spacious 2-bedroom home. Got great garaging, excellent outdoor areas, and really modern in the kitchen, which will be as part of the living as well. So Steph Bormans, Marcel Bormans, they're the people to speak to. On the market at 549. Good price, eh, Murray? Thank you very much. We're going to go to the Treloar, Team Treloar, Sandra Treloar and Craig, working hard from the Glenview office and working a lot of listings at the moment. Great to see you bring this renovated home in Norton to auction at 7 Sunnyside Road. It was great doing the video, Craig. And what was the name of the cafe we were enjoying around the corner? The Grandview Cafe. It's an absolute beauty. First name basis in there for the Treloars as they do their daily strategy. But hey, the vendor here has just done all the work for you, so you're going to grab a great home that is all done and all completed inside and out. It's absolute stunner. You want to buy a freehold parcel, don't you? 450 squares is the size of the parcel. That legal description is absolutely exact. Do you have an idea of the settlement date that people could be expecting? Pretty instant possession, isn't it? We're going to have them in before Christmas. At the right price. So negotiable settlement terms is what we are saying. Just great to see a renovated home, isn't it? Just means someone's rolled up the sleeves and done the work for you. You've got the freehold parcel. They've just really modernised it beautifully in all the expensive areas as well. Kitchen's been done. The bathroom's really on trend and on point. 3-bedroom home. It's ideal. It's open, spacious in the living. Hearty timber floors, the native timbers. Man, they built them to last. Section in front and in behind. It's nicely fenced. You've got good parking out the back, covered parking situation, and really close to the amenities. And so quick into town as well for here at Norton. And hey, well, we've proven to you, and we give you our word that the Grandview Cafe is really, really close too, and it's a beauty. Right, it's really the last offering. We've got a couple of negotiations, so who's going to finish off and give it a beauty here? If you're not fond of DIY, come and buy this one. Affordable property. Thought we'd kick it off at 500 just to make it easy for you. As a suggestion. Well, I put that bid in myself at 5. We'll go straight to 550 surely. See value there, sir? See value at mid-5s? First call on a vendor bid at 500. Second chance there. Third call. As I'm watching my protagonist in the back corner there at 5, I go to 550 on that vendor bid and call for 75. 550. First, second and third call. I'll run it to 6, Sandra. I'm not going any further than that. Just on vendor instructions, I can vendor bid there below that seller's reserve. They're not putting their hand up for me, Sandra. I'm going to stop at 6. We know the value is north of that figure. That's clear to everyone. So just pass it in. That means it's available to everybody. Not in a cash and unconditional position, but you have got conditions. Now's your chance. It's 7 Sunnyside Road in Norton. Great chance. Okay, we need to get some updates from the first section. Trent, you're walking towards them with purpose. Leading those negotiations going on 16 Hilbert Terrace. And Lysander will get an update, eh? Okay, just pause a moment, bit of music. Thanks, Chelsea. So number 16, Hillsborough Terrace. Ari Harris and John Dunn, they're the men to speak to there. Leah and Krista right here. They will happily field your inquiries while you're right here and now. Just reminding you at Hillsborough, 630 squares. It's right beside the river and the rowing facility as well. So much happening in that part of town. We've got a little bit more than that. So you see the team for there. So we got to this bit at 653. Yes, that's right. Just to remind you, 721 squares, bit of polish and shine required, but hey, there's value there. Passing in, so you've still got a chance, sir. Passing at 653. We'll keep working for you if you like, and with all parties as well. So Tony Kirapa, Gareth Puri, got to keep going, Gareth. You don't mind though, do you? Keep working. You're a hard-working man. So 14 Lysander Place, Hillcrest is passed in and available. Look, it's end of the big day, folks. Thanks for coming along, Sue. Great to see you here, and for all those who've been bidding and buying on behalf of the management team, Trent Campbell as well, our owners. Thank you very much, and we'll see you. And we've only got a few auction days to go, isn't it? We've got the 7th, 14th, and then again on the... No, we've got the 5th, the 12th, and the 19th. So we're counting down. 3 days to go. See you next week.